Welcome back, everyone. I found some more books that I'd like to read with you today. This one is called The Little Boro. The Little Boro. That's another name for a donkey. I've never read this book, so I'm eager to do that with you. Little Boro was born in a canyon on a hillside in a soft sandy spot beside a big round rock. It was her favorite place. The hillside was breezy and cool in the middle of the hot desert day. And it was warm and cozy at night. When the sun had gone away, Little Boro was the only Little Boro in a band of wild Boros. They lived in the cozy canyon, eating dry twigs and water-filled cactus plants. One morning, the Boro band began to leave their hillside home. Little Boro hee-hawed loudly, crying to make them stay. When they did not stay, she turned her back, and she would not watch them walk away. There they are, leaving. Only when her mother began walking and called for her to come did Little Boro follow. She followed her mother and the others along a narrow, rocky trail. The trail led the Boros along a steep and slippery ledge. The trail crossed hot desert sands. With every burning step, Little Boro was farther from her favorite place. When they finally came to the end of the trail, the Boro band began to run, racing toward a shimmering lake. It was their first visit since Little Boro had been born. Now she was big enough to make the trip. Little Boro had never seen a lake before. It looked as big as the sky and just as blue. Little Boro watched her mother and the others drink from the lake. She took a sip. The water was cool and tasted so good. Some fish jumped, and a frog swam by. There's the fish, and there's the frog. Little Boro jumped after the fish. Hee-haw! She shouted excitedly. She ran into the water, splashing the other Boros. Hee-haw, hee-haw, they squealed to make Little Boro stop. Hee-haw, she called back, splashing them again. Little Boro played in the water all afternoon. She was having so much fun, she did not want to leave. Her mother and the others quenched their thirst and cooled their legs in the lake. And when the sun began to go down, they headed back up the hill on the same trail they had come down. Little Boro hee-hawed for them to come back to the water. But the band of Boros did not stop, and Little Boro followed them. As they walked back on the steep trail, the sun kept going down. Oops. It was dark when they reached the rocky hillside where Little Boro was born. She found her favorite place beside the big round rock and lay down for the night. It was good to be home. But she missed the shimmering lake where she drank and splashed in the cool water. She missed the fish jumping and the frog swimming. She curled up tight and she fell asleep and dreamed that she was splashing there again. The lake was Little Boro's other favorite place. There she is, dreaming about the lake. And that's the end. What a great story about the little donkey. Let's put that down here. And I'm going to read this story. This is really an exciting story. It's a story from the Bible, and it's called A Scary Storm. The story of Jesus and a stormy sea. This is a story from God's book, the Bible. It's for me and it's for you too. There were so many people and there was so much to say. It made Jesus tired. He needs time away. Jesus leaves with his friends, and they drift out to sea. The night is as peaceful can be. The waves are so gentle. The moon spreads its light, and Jesus looks ready to sleep through the night. But up comes a storm. It rolls over the sea. Fierce thunder and lightning. Waves as big as can be. Jesus, wake up, save us, or surely we'll die. This storm is so scary, his frightened friends cry. Why are you frightened? Please trust me today. Then Jesus speaks to the wind, and the storm goes away. The waves become gentle. The moonbeams cover the sea. The night feels as peaceful can be. But the men in the boat are amazed at the sight. The winds and the waves obeyed Jesus tonight. I wonder if you know that Jesus takes care of you too, even when it's stormy outside. And here's a prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you that you are stronger than the scariest storm. We know you take care of us when we are frightened. Amen. Oh, that's such a wonderful story. That one down. Now, I'm going to read a story from this book. It's called The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. Annie Mouse lived quietly in the country. One day, her friend from the city came to visit her. Annie was delighted. "Melissa, dear, welcome to the country," she said. "Do come in." Annie Mouse asked some friends in for lunch. But Melissa did not eat one nibble of the meal Annie proudly served. In the city, I dine on spice cake and wine, said the city mouse rather grandly. There she is. In the city, I have a machine that plays music, and I dance on a velvet carpet, said Melissa. Oh, Annie, won't you leave this dull country life behind and come to the city with me? My, it does sound tempting, said Annie. So Annie rode off to the city with her friend. Honk, honk, beep, 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 toot, toot. Please drive slowly, begged Annie. I can't hear a word, screamed Melissa. Isn't it marvelous fun? Melissa's home in the city was beautiful and such fun to explore. They raced down the hall. Suddenly, woof, barked a fierce, angry voice. Help, it's the dog, squealed Melissa. And the two friends ran, shaking with fright. They slammed the dining room door just in time. The poor country mouse almost fainted with fear. There she is. But Melissa said, oh, he chases me all the time. Come, Annie, climb up on the table beside me. Have you ever seen such food? Never, gasped Annie, still shaking with fright. There were dainty bits of spice cake and fine cheese and even a drop of wine in the glasses. Oh, I'm seeing things, squeaked Annie suddenly. I see a cat. It is a cat. Run, run! They slammed the living room door just in time. Oh, sobbed Annie, I have never been so frightened. Oh, nonsense. You'll get used to it, said Melissa. There, I've put on the music machine. Would you like to dance? Suddenly, the door flew open and there was a fearful noise. It's the vacuum cleaner, shrieked Melissa. Hold on to the curtain, Annie. Hold tight or the vacuum will gobble you up. Oh, look at them on the curtain. At last, the dreadful machine left, and the country mouse began to run. Annie, where are you going? Called Melissa. Home to the country. Goodbye, Melissa. Thank you for the nice time. Oh, help. Oh. The little mouse ran through the city. She ran and ran and ran, and she did not stop until she was safe in the quiet green country. That night, she told her gentle friends, I would rather lead a simple life than dine on riches and live in fear. There she is, home safe. Well, that was fun. The country mouse and the city mouse. Okay. I hope you guys had a good time listening to the stories, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye.